Hello YouTube, this is AAW Aquatics. Just want to tell you about what I have. This is a 40-gallon breeder aquarium that was once a African cichlid aquarium. Now it is a community aquarium with live bearers such as mollies and a few male guppies. So when I set it up, I had some African cichlids in there, and then I basically was getting bored of them because all they did was hide all the time. So I took it all down. Then I took some plants that I had, like water sprite, some bacoba, some dwarf sagittarius, and set it up as a community aquarium. So some of the stuff that I have in here is some albino corridorus and some emerald green corridorus, and I have some Dalmatian mollies which I've already bred, and there's a few babies in here. I got some babies in other aquariums, but they start out white and then they turn that blackish color. The little ditherfish that you see there are some scissor tail barbs, and I have a few male sunshine cobra guppies. Along in here that I also have 3 bristlenose Blocosimus. Here is one right here. This is an albino. And then I got 2 other browns, and it is kind of part of my help the bristlenose Blocosimus and Petco. So I kind of saw them at Petco and realized that they needed some help, and they were probably less than an inch long, and I kind of brought them in here, and they're probably growing pretty good. They're about 2 inches big. So for this aquarium, what I have for it is a AquaClear 70, and also I have a backup as a sponge filter. It's a 10-gallon sponge filter, but you know, it's just for backup because sometimes the AquaClear 70, the propeller gets stuck on brownouts and blackouts and doesn't really start back up. So I kind of wanted a backup. So I have something, so just in case the propeller gets stuck, I got a secondary version of a filter. Also, what I got going on in here is this bacopa. Really kind of happy with it. Only do some fertilizers with it. This is a soiled tank, so what I've went to Lowe's, got some topsoil and some pea gravel, and put probably about an inch of layer of soil down, then added some pea gravel. With that, I have some crypts growing, some dwarf sagittarius that is growing. It was only 2 sprouts. It seems like the runners are taking off and they're going towards the back of the aquarium and a little bit towards the front. And this one right here was one, and the new sprouts more up close, and it's coming back up. Also, I had some anubis growing right there across the log, and some Java moss. So this is what I kind of have. I got some guppies in another aquarium. This is part of a rack system that I got going on in my bedroom of all places. Got an aquarium full of guppies. Decided to take out some of the males because they were really, really pretty, and stick them in here, and they're kind of growing up doing what they do, along with some albino corridors, like I said, and a whole bunch of snails. I'm so sick of snails, but that's what I got. This aquarium didn't really have any snails in it when I took all the cichlids out, but some way, somehow, they found their way into it. I have a sponge on the inlet of my Aquaclear 70 to prevent babies getting sucked up. And I have some shells from the beach of Florida, just kind of harden the water a little bit because the water here is kind of soft. And there is the brown bristlenose. That's the biggest one that I have. And I'm hoping he's a male. And they start breeding. Get a couple Placo tubes in here and see what they can do. But this is what I have, and I'm kind of proud of it. So just give you a backup version of what I got going on here. It's a 40 gallons in the middle. You got 3 10 gallons on the bottom. And if we pan up a little bit, I have a 20 gallon long, which I just introduced all the cobra guppies that I have. I've had issues with this one. I may talk about it on a later, video. But as of right now, there's probably about 50 cobra guppies. Here is the original male that I got with it. And there's the original female. From those two, I've line bred I don't know, they probably bred about like 6-7 times by now. Originally started out in this aquarium with some black tetras. Had about 13 of them. A lot of them kind of died off. So I'm down like to 2. And here's a twin bar platy that I have. So they're growing up in a 10 gallon that I have below. So this is what I have. Kind of back up a little bit. See my whole setup. And that's what I had. So thanks for watching. Thanks.